Okay, now this video is for my indoor parrot keepers. Now, a lot of the time we like to focus on the health of our parrots, but we have to start focusing on our health as well, because when you're keeping birds like African greys or cockatoos that produce powdery down from their feathers, it's important that we keep our health in check by keeping the air clean. Now, one way that I keep the air clean for myself and my parrots is an air purifier. So as you can see right here, I have the Austin Air Purifier. It's actually the allergy version, and I've been using this since about 2016, and Austin Air is definitely one of the best air filters on the market. It's used by various medical organizations, and it's actually been in 6 medical trials, and all 6 of those trials have yielded positive results for the claims that this company makes. Now, as you can see, it's a very simple filter here. It's got one nodule, and you can turn it from slow, medium, and fast, which is just the speed of the fan and how fast the air is going to be purified through this system here. Now, there's no ions or chemicals that this air purifier is using, and that's why I really like it. It's simply a HEPA filter with a carbon base, and is pushing the air through that HEPA grade filter to ensure that the air remains clean. Now, when you're really thinking about air purification for yourself and your birds, it's important that the air purifier has the ability to filter out the particles that you're trying to go after. Now, this air purifier right here by Austin purifies the air down to 0.1 microns. Now, the average dust particle is 2.5 microns, so we're purifying actually much more than we need to. Now, when you jump down into those 0.1, 0.2 micron areas, now you're able to filter out bacteria. You're able to filter out mold, things that most air purifiers aren't even able to detect. So that's what I really like about the filter. It has a 5-year lifespan when it comes to the air filter inside, and that can be replaced every 3 to 5 years. You'll take that machine, you basically flip the machine over, you'll unscrew the bottom, which I can show you, and then you'll go ahead and take that filter out. Now, again, we're talking about our health here. When you're working with birds that produce that powder down, it could be very harsh on the lungs. For people with COPD or asthma or other breathing difficulties, it's important that you make sure that you're taking care of yourself and filtering your air appropriately. Now, I wouldn't recommend anyone purchase a cockatoo or African gray or any other bird that produces powder if they don't have an air purifier. Because what happens is you breathe in that dust, you breathe in those dust particles from their feathers, and it can be a tremendous irritant on the lungs here. So we want to make sure that we're doing our just due. Now, the Austin Air Purifier is a bit pricey. We're talking about between $600 to $800 here, but it's well worth the investment, because it's going to have a 5-year lifespan for the filter inside. And after 5 years, you can simply replace the filter, and then you have a brand new machine all over again. So definitely a staple with my collection. I've always had one, and I've been using them since 2016, and the machines last forever. You can simply, if you look very closely here, you'll see a lot of dust accumulation begin to happen right on this area here, which is where all the air is filtered through. And you could simply take a vacuum and simply vacuum the entire front portion of the machine, going all around here. And when it comes to changing that filter, you could simply do everything by flipping it over and screwing everything out. But it's very important. I would also recommend an air filter for people that are housing cockatoos or African greys in the same room as birds that are from the tropics. We're talking Amazons, macaws, and stuff like that, because the powder down from cockatoos, the powder down from African greys can actually cause allergies with your other birds. This is a big reason why people that breed macaws, they don't typically mix the babies with African greys and cockatoos, because the macaws can definitely develop breathing issues and allergies from that dust. So if the birds can get that, we can as well. And I know a lot of us bird keepers, we like to ignore our symptoms because we love our birds so much, but this will make life easier. Austin Air Purifier. I'll go ahead and put this in a link in my bio. I have an Amazon storefront. I'll put this in that storefront so you guys can take a look at it. And if you think it's a good fit, go for it. I've never had a problem. Great machine, simple. A lot of the other machines have the digital interface on the front. I just think it's another thing to break. I like to keep things simple. One knob, fast, medium, slow. And you know the air is being cleaned because when you open this thing up after a month, after 3 weeks, you'll see tremendous accumulation inside of this machine and you'll know it's working. This is something that's been tested, by medical professionals, Johns Hopkins University. I can go on and on with this list. And great machine. So guys, let me know what you think. Take a look at it. Check out the link in my description. And we'll talk soon. We'll have another video on the way. Thanks, guys.